Hey guys, it's me, 8444. So today, guys, I'm gonna give you guys my match review to Osasuna 1, FC Barcelona 2. What a win this was! What a big win this was! Away from home in La Liga, in a game in which Barcelona had to fight against all conditions. They were down to 10 men, everything like that. So today we're gonna be recapping everything there is, tell you 5 things that I learned personally from the game. First thing that we learned from this game is that Javi is just very stoned. And I think we saw this once again that Javi just doesn't want to bench Busquets. It doesn't matter how bad Busquets is. Busquets can have a 0 out of 10 performance and still start the next game. And it's getting to a stage where it's getting very tiring, you know, and it's getting very annoying, very repetitive, and I just don't particularly like it. And I know some of you guys are probably telling me in the comment section below, hold up, AD, he is the captain of the Barcelona team. That's the reason why he's starting, which is a very good explanation. However, we have to move on. This is his final season here at the club, and if we don't change things up, it's gonna be worse. And I just feel like for me right now, we just have to appoint a new captain. Busquets can no longer be our captain this season. I don't know if it's too late to make the change. You know, just have someone else be the captain. Have Jordi Alba be captain, even Roberto. I'm just tired of seeing Busquets, man. I'm tired of seeing Busquets, and he continues to do the same crap again and again, just not play particularly well, give the ball away so many times, and it's only really starting because of his veteran experience. So I think we learned that Javi just doesn't really, he just loves Busquets and he continues to start. Another thing we also learned, this is kind of addendum to point number one. Maybe I'll put this actually point number two. My second point is Frankie de Jong. Let's talk about Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong was fantastic today. In fact, I actually am going to give him my man of the match. I thought, for me, he was the best player for Barcelona in the midfield. And even when Javi took Christensen off, when he got a little slight injury there, Frankie de Jong dropped to a center back, and he played extremely well. In fact, he actually is the reason why we won this game. He got that lovely assist there for Raphinha to get his goal. Nice header in the back post. And you have to give credit to Frankie de Jong there for being this good. And I feel like Xavi is finally starting to understand how to get the best of Frankie de Jong. I think Frankie de Jong's finally been playing in his natural position. And I think it's good to see Frankie de Jong's been really good because early in the season there was a lot of tension. Even during the summer there was a lot of tension over his transfer saga. And we all know he ended up staying here. Even I was confused too at the time. Like, why did he stay? He should just went to United. And now all of a sudden he's blossoming here. And Frankie de Jong, man, continues to impress me. And I think for me, next season we definitely have to keep him, man. We shouldn't sell him, man. We should not sell him. So yeah. The third talking point I have from this game is the fact that the referee. We have to discuss the referee, man. The referee, man. Today, the referee is someone that I particularly just don't like. I think the name is Jill Manzau. I'm probably butchering his name wrong. If I am, let me know in the comment section below. Whatever the case may be, he's a Spanish referee, and he's sent players off before. He sent Messi off, he sent Suarez off, he believed he sent Neymar off, and now he sent Lewandowski off. Let's talk about the referee today. The first goal, man, I still don't get. That shouldn't have counted. It was a foul literally inside the box, and when there's a foul inside the box, play stops, and we have a dead ball situation, and Barcelona does a dead ball, and it goes on as normal. Instead, the play resumes, and they score a goal. Because of that, it changes the whole game. And don't get me wrong, it was a good finish. It was somewhat fortuitous finish, though, and that changed the game. Now for the Lewandowski situation. And then we'll have to discuss PK as well. Lewandowski got a second yellow for elbowing someone to the ground. Now, which I understand. I think it was actually a right decision because at that point he already had a yellow card, so a second yellow mean that he is sent off. Apparently, the news are suggesting that he's going to be out for 3 to 4 games, which doesn't make sense because it is a second yellow. It wasn't a straight red. So if it's a second yellow, it should only be a 1-game suspension. Now, if it's a straight red, it should be 3 to 4 games. So I'm pretty sure it was a second yellow, though. You guys could correct me in the comment section below if I'm wrong. Then, obviously, as we all know, PK also got a red card, too, because he said some words to the referee at halftime. And because of that, he got sent. But it doesn't really matter with PK. He's already going to retire anyway, so, it is what it is. So, yeah. So, as I said, guys, very controversial decisions on the day. Hopefully, Lewandowski is only out for 1 game because the next game he's going to miss is going to be the Catalan Derby, which It is a big derby, but let's be real, we should win that. But if he misses the 3 to 4 games, that would mean he misses Atletico Madrid game at the Wanda Metropolitano. And let me just say this right now, guys. I know Atletico have not been great this season, but we need Lewandowski for that game. We need him for that game because that's gonna be a tough game, especially the Wanda Metropolitano. We know how difficult it is to beat Atleti there. So yeah, my fourth talking point for this game. Fourth talking point is that Barcelona's a second half team. We've seen the last couple of games, La Liga in particular, Valencia, Almeria, and now this game, Barcelona have scored the goals in the second half. It's actually kind of a far cry. And the first half has always been a bit dodgy, not been particularly good, been almost on the dominating side of things. And it's very worrying, you know. Now, maybe it's just these 3 games in particular, because prior to these games, I think we were actually really good in the first half. But it is a really crazy trend that Barcelona have been more of a second half team in the last couple of games this season in La Liga. So, you know, it is kind of worrying to see. And hopefully Barca can change things around because I don't want us to be a second half team in general. And finally, my last talking point I have for this game, and then I'll head off, is well, really, really how do I put the words? Pedri scored a goal. I think Pedri scoring that goal is going to give him a lot of confidence, you know. And I've always stayed with Pedri is that he is a good player. He's a great, fantastic player. And while his stats may not prove he's that good, he is a good player. He's an essential player for us. And I do think it's very, very good to see him scoring the goal. Obviously, Raphinha as well. So I'm happy that we got 2 players that need these goals really badly, especially Raphinha, because he's been very on and off this season. He's not really been a great player for us. He's been a super sub for us this season. And I feel like Raphinha is a player that really, honestly, should be a starter for us. But, you know, it's very difficult because of the likes of Dembele, who's been inconsistent. Then you have Pedri, who's been good in there. So, as I said, man, there's a lot more to discuss. So I think that's going to be it, my 5 talking points from this game. I'm sure there are a lot more talking points you guys have in the comment section below, you know, and so forth. So if you guys are new around here, consider the subscribe button. If you guys did enjoy this content, like this video if you did enjoy. And make sure you guys check out my platforms in the description below. And of course, in the comment section below, please let me know if there's any other things that you guys want me to discuss on this game and so forth. So, like I said, guys, this is my final video before the World Cup. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Final club related video shall add note there. All right, peace out, guys.